It's all about the cup today, and two teams intent upon consolidating their push for silverware. A tie that has plenty to commend it, and expect a few twists and turns along the way. Live on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Sue Smith. And one final league phase game for these two sides in the Champions League. It's Lech Poznan up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, their place in the knockout stage is already confirmed, but the big question is, can they clinch top spot? They've certainly got the ability to do so. Let's see if they can do it over the next 90 minutes or so.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You'd think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
Spurs will go with this starting 11.
Well, no real surprise to see they're also set up in the same formation. It's just how effective those wide players can be. The onus is really on them to attack those bylines and turn their fullbacks.
So off and running here, the first half underway. Oh, moving it nicely. And the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot. And now a chance for them to take the lead here. This to open the scoring here. And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered.
Oh, take a look at this. He sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. He's definitely given the eyes there. And it's a simple finish in the end. I love that.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? João Moutinho. And it's with Milic. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Murawski. Antonio Milic. João Moutinho. Well, here's the equation, and a decent position to be in, knowing full well that you're guaranteed a place in the knockout.
Wait a minute, Derek.
Oh, that's how to defend.
Oh, superb tackle. I love that.
Well, a goal update for you in the Nice game. Let's get all the details from Alex Scott.
It's a goal from Manchester City. No one was marking him. He had too much.
This could be the equaliser. Oh, he couldn't put it in.
Well, what a chance to equalise. He's just not clinical enough in front of goal.
Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. Apologies for that. Just to confirm, Manchester City did find the net in that match. And it's now even Steven, 1-1. And Spurs could be onto something. And making his move inside. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Rodriguez. Showing fine vision. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other matches. Alex has the news. Now jumping in because this could be promising for them. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him apparently.
Well, here's the replay, and it's so impressive how quickly they go from back to front. And it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
Well, to Alex, apologies for having to interrupt you just then. To confirm, Villa have scored in that match, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Esposito. An interesting pass. Offside it is. Such a pity for him.
Well, he holds his run well, and I thought he was in. Nicely weighted pass too, but he's offside by the narrowest of margins.
Murawski. Pablo Rodriguez. Pereira. Murawski. And he read it well, intercepting it. Carl. Well, they're almost extending an invitation to have them come at them.
Yeah, they look happy to put the shutters up and defend. When you sit back like this, you're just asking for trouble.
And the cross into the middle. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Murawski. Radosław Murawski. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Murawski. Playing with a flow and intensity, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Good idea. Played into the box. Well, the attack petered out.
I really stood firm there, didn't he?
Murawski. Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Moutinho. That's a good-looking pass. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, half-time almost upon us, and playing away from home isn't bothering them in the slightest. How about your take?
Yeah, they've been the better of the two sides. They've created some good opportunities as well, and I'm sure they'll go into the break pretty happy with the scoreline.
Promising ball.
Yeah, he's just got great awareness, hasn't he?
Played into the centre. Well, not cleared away completely. And the attack fizzling out. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Need to get back quickly here. Can they create something? But they took care of the situation defensively. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Well, there we have it. The half-time whistle is sounded, and they're well on course to top this league phase.
Yeah, and I...
So they get the ball rolling again. Spurs very much bossing it in the first 45. Let's see what happens in this half. Radosław Murawski. Daniel Hawkins. Pablo Rodriguez. Now, goal news to bring you from one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the details.
It's another for Aston Villa. No one was...
Now, forgive me, Alex. This could be an opportunity. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now. We're back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. And unfortunately, we did have to cut Alex off there. To confirm, Villa have scored in that match, and their lead as things stand is 2-0. Showing a good reading of the game. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, he's certainly a player with a lot of potential. It'll be a good move for him. It's a chance to continue his development, and you can see that he's a promising talent.
Carl, and Spurs moving the ball with purpose. But they dealt with the threat posed. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Spurs against Eintracht Frankfurt. Chance to cross. And the counter-attack looks on. Pablo Rodriguez. Joel Pereira. Really good interception. Well, we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other matches. Alex has the news.
It's a goal for Villa. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. They're ahead by 3 now with 61 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. This is a joy to watch.
Yeah, they're a great team to watch, aren't they?
Carl. Can they set up a chance? He has time to play it over. Decent position. More confident play. Good bit of ball winning. Rodriguez. Mikael Ishak. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Carl. Esposito. Poor pass. Radosław Murawski. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Do damage on the break. Beautiful pass. Well, they have to pay attention. Oh, genuine chance. Well, I must say, it looked as though they were going to jump even farther ahead. But that was sensational goalkeeping.
Yeah, that's a great save, just about keeping them in this.
Well, opting for the short corner. That's not a bad ball. And a high degree of difficulty there for the keeper.
Yeah, his reaction speed was outstanding and stopped what looked like a certain goal.
Played over. Quick thinking on the line. Crossing possibilities. Deftly defended.
Oh, it's really good awareness there, wasn't it?
Right, a goal has gone in the Nice game. And Alex Scott has the details.
And it's his second goal for Manchester City. They're back in this now with 77 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. This looks interesting. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. And teammates around him. Moutinho. Can they level it up? But timely defending when it mattered. And showing fine vision. Just lost the momentum.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. The fans are really getting behind them. There's still time for an equaliser, and they know that. They've just got to keep the belief.
That's a good-looking ball. Distributing it well. Chance to cross. Clever defending.
Well, as the stats show, Spurs are controlling possession over the last 15 minutes. They've created lots of opportunities too. You just think if they can keep their composure in front of goal and get another, it'll be game over.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. Now what can they do from here? This could be it! They'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Now sending it in. The crossbar got in the way. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Well, Tottenham being afforded too much room here. Can he deliver? There's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, if we see it again, he's placed that with such accuracy. The goalkeeper couldn't get anywhere.
And the final whistle has sounded. It's official now. They've won the league phase.
Yeah, they played some attractive football, haven't